Anticipated heavyweight co-main event between Alistair Overeem, who is now 37, and the 31-year-old Francis Ngannou. Both fighters 6'4" tall. Overeem weighing in well below the 266-pound limit. Ngannou cutting a little bit to get down to 262. Francis, the Predator Ngannou, will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, back inside the Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Sponsored by, head out to your neighborhood 7-Eleven and pick up your UFC branded Big Gulp for a chance to instantly win prizes. And the Netflix film Bright, starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. Watch it on Netflix. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6'4" tall, weighing in at 262 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, presenting the number 4 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 43 wins, 15 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6'4" tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, presenting the former Strikeforce heavyweight champion and the number 1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, Alistair the Demolition Man Overeem. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Only 3 fighters in the modern era have started their UFC careers 6-0 with 6 finishes. Rich Franklin, Anderson Silva, Ronda Rousey, Francis Ngannou with an opportunity to join that mix tonight. And for Alistair Overeem, his 60th professional MMA fight.
And Alistair runs at him with a left hook. Very interesting. Alistair with the clinch.
You got to think his game plan was rooted in getting this clinch, and he's got it early.
Well, you never know. I mean, he probably has a bunch of different strategies to employ, because one of them was clearly try to land that left hook. But Ngannou, tremendously strong.
Overeem made his pro debut back in 1999.
Let's go, guys. Work.
Says
Keep
not
busy there.
overtraining and regular massages have led to his longevity.
Oh, old school Marco Huas going to the stomps.
Been a long 11-month wait for Ngannou since his win against Andrei Arlovski back in January. Was to fight Junior Dos Santos at UFC 215 in September. But that fight went by the boards.
All right, break time. Separate. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Very interesting.
Not a lot of people burning up Mick Maynard's phone to try to get a matchup with Ngannou. Oh! Down goes the Reem! Francis Ngannou has arrived!
Whoa! That's what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Paging Stipe Miocic. Francis Ngannou is coming.
Good Lord. He hit him with a left hook and picked him off his feet. Alistair Overeem is still out cold. His toes are still curled. He's locked up right now like he just got electrocuted. He's still stiff as a board. Look at his feet. Look how his toes are still curled up.
This fight replay is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Boom! And then boom. Let's take one more look at this left hook. I mean, just perfect on the chin and shut him completely off with one shot. That's how scary Francis Ngannou is. I mean, that's like a scene in a movie. Wow.
Looked like he said, "Where is the belt?" It's in Cleveland, Ohio. But you gotta think Francis Ngannou will be fighting Stipe Miocic next. Absolutely incredible result for Ngannou against that man, the #1 ranked heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Francis Ngannou 6-0 in the UFC, and with about as many style points as you could ask for. This official decision brought to you by Metro PCS, who brings you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide 4G LTE network. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliato has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Francis the Predator Ngannou.